But a movie series that I've actually never watched from beginning to end. I've never seen Harry Potter from beginning to end.
I used to look like Harry Potter when I was a kid. Love Harry
Like Daniel
Potter.
Radcliffe.
Yeah.
He's actually his twin.
Nah, not anymore. My hair is way too fucking long.
I used to look a little bit like Elijah Wood. Actually, no, I looked just like Michael Cera when I was a kid.
Oh yeah.
Didn't one of the
Dude's funny as
cast
hell.
people?
He's really funny, yeah.
Didn't one of the casts say that they haven't even watched like all 8 movies?
For Lord of the Rings?
Shame on them.
No, for Harry Potter.
Oh, I don't blame him. I can't get involved with that series. I just
I
don't enjoy it.
I don't feel like
I've
doing this tonight.
watched. That's why I'm like sitting here on the dungeon thing because I don't feel like leveling the rest of the way tonight.
Actually, not a big. I've watched all the Star Wars films too, but I don't like Star Wars actually. I'm not a big fan of it. I think Lord of the
They're
Rings is
like
a
a
good
good
epic
first
that I
time
really like.
watch, but
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. I don't understand like the fan. Well, I guess I know why it has so many fans because it was really big for when it came out.
The books are apparently a lot better. I haven't read any of them. Dude's
Well, I
name is
mean, the books are
Paladin
always
Windrunner.
better though.
That's not true. I feel like Lord of the Rings is equally as good.
Yeah, so Lord of the Rings is one of the actually I'd say the only one where the books and the movies are equally as good.
Hmm.
And that hardly ever happens. And I mean like ever. Like Wheel of Time, they fucking ruined that one. Aragon, don't even get me fucking started. Ugh.
Oh yeah, the
Did
books are
Aragon
infinitely
even?
better.
Game
I
of
was about to say,
Thrones,
did
I think the
Aragon
show
even
is
get
better.
like a full like movie series, or didn't it do like one or two and then it was out?
There's a whole book series for Aragon.
Yeah, there's
I know
four
there's a
books.
book series, but I don't think there's a movie series. Is there?
There's a movie for the
I know.
first one, and then it fucking
I
died
was
after
about to
that because
say,
of
I
how
think there's
bad it
only the
was.
first one.
I remember being
There's
super hyped about it too.
and then super disappointed in it.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Um, Game of Thrones did really well. I think it's better than the books. I don't like George R. R. Martin's writing style. Period. Kind of same with Robert
Divergence,
Jordan.
another one.
Uh,
I don't know who. I don't know who Robert Jordan is.
Divergence is okay. Robert Jordan's the author of Wheel of Time.
Oh, okay.
Um, Divergence isn't really an epic, but it does have a movie series.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I've heard good things about Dune. Book series
The
and
Dune
shows.
series, like
Dude.
the Dune movie is good. The Dune book, if you don't
Yeah.
like political, like what's his fucking name? Herbert Frank, I think. Um, if you don't like political science fiction, you're not gonna like Dune.
Fair.
I mean, the game's
I've
not
never
bad
seen.
either.
I've never seen the books. I've never seen the movies, or I've never read the books. I don't know anything about Dune.
The books are like an 8 or 9 book series, and it goes through generations of this family. And like the movies that are out now are just the first book. Like the second book is like a couple generations later. What it is, it's just this planet taking itself back because it produces this shit called spice, which is like an opioid for the galaxy. So the galaxy basically took over this damn planet. So the planet's fighting to for its own independence kind of thing.
Oh, okay.
And it's like the story of this planet and what kicked it off. And what kicked it off was the first Dune, which was the Atreides family and Paul and all that shit. And then like it goes thousands of years throughout this whole thing across the series. It's crazy.
Have, have you played the Dune Awakening game?
Nah, it looked like shit. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm a big
It
survival crafter
I
fan, and
mean,
it just did not look fun.
from what I played, literally, it is a step off from the Dune series. It's not even like about the series itself. It's like an alternate version of the series. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, but what? Why? What's the point of like changing everything?
Have you read the Dune series?
I haven't read it. I've watched part of the movies because they were on whenever I went to I was on a cruise ship and they had the like on the deck, the pool deck, they had the big screen playing the thing. And it caught my
Oh, yeah.
attention, so I watched some of it.
Another one that's good, Jurassic Park, the Michael Crichton series. The movies for that were really good. The original three. Nowadays they've kind of
Yeah.
gone way off, way off the rails with it. But the originals were good.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's not very many movies that are better than the books.
Yeah.
There's some
'Cause,
that I
like-
wish went further. Like I Am Number 4, that series was really cool. It was really fun to read, and they only made one movie off of it.
Which I think it's like robbing back like Lord of the Rings too. I think that is so crazy because like the books are the tone of the book is completely different than the movie too.
Of I Am Number 4.
Yeah, I'm not.
No, Lord of the
No,
Rings.
the Lord of the Rings.
Oh yeah.
I'm not that big of a reader, but like, I know most of the time the reason why the book's better is because you're able to use your imagination to it rather than whatever the movies are
Some more
showing.
information.
Kind of.
There's
I'll give you an example. Like Aragon, right? Aragon and Saphira. Saphira is the name of his dragon. They spend months like hiding in secret, hiding Saphira in secret while she grows up, and he figures out everything until Brahm finally catches on and starts training him. This was like her growing up, getting fed, like how he's gonna do all this shit, like hiding it from his cousin and his grandfather, or his father, my bad. And then in the movie, he gets Saphira out of the dragon egg, and then she flies up into the fucking clouds, and a thunderstorm happens, and then she comes down and lands, and she's fully grown. Like that right there was just an immediate, what the fuck am I watching? And then the movie didn't get any better.
no.
Like honestly, the best thing that they can do for like really good epic series is either make long as shit movies, like Lord of the Rings, like doesn't matter how long the movie is, tell the story. Or
Yeah.
make like an HBO series off of it, like Game of Thrones did. Because you're not taking epic fantasies and you're not cranking it down to a 2-hour movie. It's just not happening.
I mean,
One of the reasons
yeah,
it works so well in Lord of the Rings
It's also like
is a
the
lot
same
of that
thing.
book is walking.
Yeah, it's the same thing with the in Aragon too, where they like them going to the cities. Oh god, I can't remember. I can't remember the names of the cities, but like going through the cities, it was like a long adventure. Like they actually did a lot more. And in the movie, there was more of just like a brief trip, like
Yeah,
experience
it's like a gloss over. Like there's a whole
Yeah.
arc in I think it's
before reaching the
Brissinger,
Varden.
maybe? I think it's the second book. I'm not sure, but there's this whole thing where they're on the run from like the Urgles and the orcs and shit like that, and they're just fleeing through the forest and shit like that, and then yeah, it would have never happened. Never.
yeah.
Ugh.
Oh yeah,
Big
also
sad.
in the books, the dwarf city.
Oh yeah,
In the books,
Undermountain with
it was
the
more
rose
like
crystal or something.
what I always thought it was like more like Skyrim, where like it was a giant city. It was
Like a
big
Dwemer
stone
city
monuments and
underground.
stuff. Yeah, but in the movie it's just sticks. Wooden buildings. Not very grand at all.
Yeah, it was a fucking letdown. Apparently, Christopher Paolini was saying that there's talks of like a remake, and he's gonna have like a direct hand in it. Also, Brandon Sanderson is doing a.
That's it's so late for that though. Like,
I
like
don't give a
Aragon's
shit.
said
I'd
and done.
watch it. Nah.
Fair.
He
Fair.
released a new book in the series recently, a couple years ago. It's a continuation of Murtaugh, his story.
I only read the first 2 books.
Oh, well, there's 2 more books, and then
Mm.
like 10 years later, he added another one to it.
Fair enough.
He also wrote a couple of he wrote a couple of science fiction books, which were pretty good. It was To Sleep in a Sea of Stars. It was like an alien style thing. It was really cool. He's got a 2-book series for that. I'm generally not the biggest fan of sci-fi, but what's that fucking author's name? He wrote The Martian, Project Hail Mary. Let's see. No, I don't care about the fucking Andy Weir. Andy Weir is such an excellent author. I generally dislike science fiction, and that dude just nails it on the head. It's so good.
Yeah.
That's
2 of
funny,
his
I'm
books
like
have
almost
been
exact same
made
way.
into movies.
I don't like science fiction either. Really at all. That's actually probably why I don't like Star Wars at all.
Apparently, there's things that
That's
someone
fair.
named
I like
Star-
fantasy.
I
Like, one of the first
tolerate
books I read when I was, like,
science fiction, but I'd rather have
When I was a young
fantasy,
lad,
but-
when I was in like middle school, high school, the first book series I read was Ranger's Apprentice.
It's a good one.
I liked it a lot.
I remember. Let's see. What was some of the first series? Animorphs. I remember reading that one.
Oh, that's old. That was when I was a kid, like a little kid.
Yeah, I'm thinking way back. First, like,
Like Goosebumps books.
dude, I read the fuck out
Oh,
of some Goosebumps. Man. Let's see. What's some other?
I know there's not really much reading in it, but Diary of a Kid. I mean, that's what I used to read.
You know,
It's
I've
like a TV show.
never actually read that. I've read a lot of books too, and I've never read that one. Just it's okay, man. You'll learn how to read one day, I believe.
Don't fucking smack this bottle. Don't be fucking dick, 'cause I will.
Let's see, go for it.
The good old classic, you know, when all the kids grow up on the Bible.
Fuck, dude. I've read the Bible. Honestly, it's miserable.
It's a hard
Careful,
read.
Mike, that's a ridicule public opinion.
I don't give a fuck. It's my opinion. I can have it.
You can have it. You can't be ridiculed for it.
It's okay. I can choose to ignore you.
Yeah, we're gonna call you
I
ridiculous.
didn't say nothing. I just said other people. I didn't say that about me. I just said other
But
people.
yeah, I've read the
That-
Bible.
that's-
Nah, I'm okay.
Yeah, but did you try reading
That-
it for 20 years?
Sorry, Mike's not religious. It's
For
okay.
20
No.
years.
We still dislike him.
I'm religious in a different way.
It's okay. He's not
Yes.
religious. Just ignore him.
Everybody has their own.
Dude, these
like,
things are literally
Yeah.
everywhere.
Oh, Chi, are you looking at my stream? So you see how in the Armoire now there's a whole Dungeon Gear tab,
Oh,
and
that's
it'll
sick.
just sort it. Right, and it doesn't take up space in here. It's great.
Time to
and
go
you can
through
be
all the
like-
dungeons one at a time.
Oh fuck no!
One
I'm just
at a
gonna
time.
need everything, and then anything I can put in here gets put in here. Anything that can't gets turned into Grand Company seals.
And one of those free
Trying to do
company
some
sales.
guy out.
For mounts, if it was that easy, it wouldn't be such a pain in the ass to get clears. Finally got a re-clear. Hell yeah, dude! Did you get your mount?
I could use
Party
it.
member has withdrawn.
It's actually so nice that they added that in Armoire.
This fight is gonna be a pain to get the wings
Does it-
for. I believe in you, dude.
Does it work with like raid stuff too?
What? Oh no, the raid gear didn't fit.
No. That
That's
sucks.
okay. You have 800 space in your glamour chest, and yours is small enough where you could pull out dungeon gear if you have it. You got like 580 pieces of shit in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, something new.
I'd have to pull it out and put it back.
Most of the stuff that I have in there is not dungeon gear.
Oh, I wouldn't fucking worry about it then. start needing on
eventually probably have
everything.
glams
You might
for
want it
other
for
stuff.
glam.
Yeah. I'll probably have some stuff later that I'll want to make a glam out of, but I mean, kinda happy
Well,
with
once you
what I
do
have at
the
moment.
well, like this set, this is from a dungeon, the 97 dungeon.
Yeah. I'll get there soon.
It
I'm
gets
already at
farmed.
92 in the storyline. We finished the first 3 areas. I'm in like the 4th area now.
RP walking on my Gilgamesh. What?
Do me do it, I'll do it too to make you mad.
There's a lot
the
of people
cave?
on right now.
Sashaying so much. Oh yeah, wait till 8.0, dude. Like that's the point where I'm gonna tell you or show you how to do your MIDI macros, and you hide in your room and leave your shit running for a week.
Okay, so I store all this stuff in here in the armoire or in the glamour dresser.
Yep, in the armoire. Anything that can go in there, just throw it in there now. There's infinite room in there.
What should I fully do?
Your job gear can go in there as well.
Oh no, our tank disconnected. Uh-oh. I don't like he's coming back either.
I fucking wouldn't. Have you met you? Yeah.
Mike, come in here. I want you to do this with me.
You know what? I have to go repair everything in my armory dresser. That's such a nice update too. I can just dump everything from my armory dresser in there.
Oh, you could do that before.
It's just so nice.
What do you want me to do with you?
I want you to do tea with me.
Oh, hey, you listening? You listening?
You'll be
Fuck no.
cry baby. You're gonna be off tank. That's all you're gonna be. You're not gonna be main tank. I am.
Yeah, but my gear's better.
That makes it
means
so
I'm
much
main
better.
tank.
Your gear doesn't matter. You're over level 80. You'll be fine.
It matters to me though.
It don't matter the requirements.
My personal requirements though. We're starting 8.0 early. All right, you're off tank.
I'll think about it.
Kidding. I'm not doing T right now. Not until I clear fucking M12. Then I will worry about learning new fights.
You's a bitch.
You're a bitch. I'm not even doing M9. The easiest fight in the history of
I
fights.
don't want to do it because T is more interesting to me than that.
I had to drag this up every time. Dude. No.
Oh. Key, do you see my screen?
Yeah.
Reaper, you as well. You see this tattoo?
Isn't that from if you were in 1.0?
Yep. You don't see them often.
Is it always on your back like that?
It's right there.
Okay, so this stuff I can't put in there. Like the onion mask, the Puma, all this stuff.
Oh, you would put that in your glamour dresser if you wanted to keep that one.
Okay, so all the stuff in my inventory right now I can't store in there. So I might as well just like clean up my inventory in this one.
Gods. Yeah.
Yeah, this is looking pretty bad.
I just cleaned up some space too. Oh, I got my third M10 piece. Let me go check out Solution 9 real quick.
Oh, what about this stuff?
Yeah, it's not full, but if that tank's not gonna come back, there's no point in having a tank slot filled, and then we get filled, and there's no tank here. So might as well go ahead and get him out of here now so we can fill in the tank slot.
Nah, dude, that makes way too much sense.
I know, I use too much logic here. It hurts people physically and mentally. Because I've been sitting here for probably about maybe 15 minutes, and he's been gone for over 15, just for 15 minutes. As I said, is that tank coming back? Don't know. Maybe it's not bad. At least it isn't full. Well, it's not full yet, but I want to start as soon as the 2 DPS we need get here.
So I can trade in this.
Or you can't. You can't trade that. It's in a children's trading card game.
How my boys
For
doing?
glaze.
I need a bottle
Then-
of clear liquid to ingest.
With this,
How do I improve their individual attributes? How does that work?
leveling them up.
Really?
Oh, is he in a cult?
Nah, he's messing with his squadron. Did they fail again?
Oh, I never set them out.
Yeah, that's a. Yeah.
Well, you did do that last thing to help them. So maybe this will be enough.
Bound to succeed. Go.
Boom. Perfect.
Well, hopefully that finishes that.
Okay, so I need the... Honestly, it doesn't matter. I just need to do one of them, so I'll do the... Do this one. Oh, gee. So you're talking about gear augmentation, right?
Mhm.
So right here currently, this right here. Where is mnemonics? There it is. Whoop. God damn it! There we go. Okay, so this is the current like limited tone gear, right? The mnemonic gear, the Bygone
Yeah.
gear, 780 gear.
Mathematics.
No, this is for mnemonics. Mathematics is these up here, 750.
Okay.
So I have an earring, or I have a necklace, 780 Bygone piece.
Mhm.
I'm going to retrieve my material out of it real quick.
Are you serious? He did. Hold on. What happened? I'm going to go pee. Real
There we
quick.
go.
What just happened?
And then because I've completed the savage fights, I turned in 3 of these clears for 1 of these glazes. And then I come over here. So that's 3 weeks of farming that. And I come over here to this augment guy. And I say, hey, I want to take this necklace and this upgrade material to make a 790 piece.
I'm just going to do dailies and maybe do some of the new stuff. That's all I'm going to do.
Okay. And that's like upgrading.
That's upgrading gear. Yep. So it is a thing.
Okay.
Just it's a
Well, well, that's stupid. I wanted to do some new stuff, but I want to do tea because I wasn't going to stream tonight. I wasn't really feeling it, and then I just saw a tea party, and they were almost full. And I was like, okay, I guess we can stream this. This would be something cool to stream. And then I go to join the party, they're like, everything's you gotta do. Then why'd you make the PF if you're going to dislike it? I don't know. That just irritates me. But anyway, we're just going to, I guess, do some story stuff, and I'll retitle this, I guess, instead of being T, because I was actually kind of want doing T.
direct hit and 1 crit. Yep.
That's really crazy. We went back to the Rising Stone. I'm really surprised by that.
I thought it was funny actually. I don't have any direct hits. I gotta hit the market board.
Any materia?
Yeah, I need a direct hit 54. I thought I had some, but I'm out.
Oh, I can't help you there. You're on your own on that one.
That's okay. I'll just buy one.
Yeah, I need those for my warrior.
But boom, upgrades, and I went up 2 eye levels with that. Look at that inventory, looking nice, dude.
Much better. I have a bunch of food in here. I don't really know what to do with. Let's see. This
Eat
is
it.
gathering food.
It's 3 XP. Eat it or toss it, honestly.
Oh, this is my like just eat food to eat.
Eat it or eat it. That's really two options.
So sell that. Don't care.
You know, I
Not
thought
bad.
we killed all the Asians. I didn't know there was still one alive.
Not bad. Okay.
Dakota,
What?
Huge.
hush.
Oh, you not there?
I am. Fucking Chi and Reaper aren't. Fucking chill,
They should know they're all dead.
brother. You already like almost spoiled Chi once.
Didn't you spoil Reaper? Okay.
Don't we
Reaper-
know all the
Reaper-
Asians are dead? Every one of them? Crazy.
Reaper basically gave permission.
Okay.
Reaper doesn't give a fuck at this point.
It's
Fine,
almost like
I won't
Easter
ask
eggs
you no
for
more
Reaper
questions.
now. And plus, I don't know dick about the story. I'm waiting for Chi to give me fucking highlights.
To give
So
me
far,
highlight.
literally out of the last 3 zones that I've been to, we've been doing the exact same thing, which is the stupid tablet that Luke Lamont has.
Who's this? Oh wait, didn't we leave people in charge of the Rising Stone? I think we did.
Honestly, don't remember.
I
Yes.
don't either. Okay, we got confirmation from Cheese, so the answer is yes.
Yes, there are 2 people.
2 people to guard the Rising Stone.
Good luck. Reminds me when I was playing D&D. We had to like set up this outpost, and we had a bunch of like we had a Myconid army. We had to set up this outpost in the Underdark, and we needed to leave people to leave in charge of it. And I was playing this asshole fucking bard, so I convinced the Myconid elders to leave their youngest Myconid child at this outpost, convincing it that it would grow up to be a great warrior. So this massive army and our party of assholes left this small mushroom-shaped child in charge of an army outpost in the middle of the Underdark.
That sounds
Chaotic
like
evil
you.
bards are a lot of fun.
Well, I mean,
by the way,
you left it in good hands. I'll just say that.
left it by itself.
Well, you don't need it anymore.
Of course, should it serve to satisfy
fair.
your ambition,
And it's a
you're
Myconid.
welcome to deal
What are
with
they
the
gonna do?
reflections as
Kill it?
you deem
No, I'm
fit.
talking about
Maybe.
the Rising Stones.
Oh, that. Yeah. Resistance. Yeah.
Like the pariah and wanderer who satisfied his own when he brought the star to the brink of ruin to face you.
That was like a whole big heartfelt scene that took like 20 minutes of dialogue.
I detest evenings such as
Don't you feel
this.
better?
Too bright.
You know, I
Honestly, yes.
didn't do
Stimulating.
expert today. Dakota, did you do expert in level cap
The
today?
mind distracted by the inconsequential.
I've done expert, but not the other one. I can do both of them.
Actually, now that I think about it, the person we left in charge of it is here with me now.
I'm about to do level cap.
You need
Oh, you're in a cutscene. I'll wait for your cutscene.
I merely
Yeah,
come to offer
I'm just,
information.
I
before
wouldn't
my
think there'll be a
departure.
cutscene, but I'm watching to see what Calyx is doing. Nope, wrong button.
Halmarut and
Chief in
I
the
will
back. The
soon
fuck's a
cross the
Calyx?
rift to observe the enactment of another winter's plan.
Calyrax Shadow?
Our destination is the fourth.
I knew it. He was just playing Pokemon Champions the whole time.
A world locked in
What did I hear
ice,
about child soldiers?
whose lands are blanketed
My
in
D&D
thick
campaign, I
clouds.
left a
In order to survive,
small Myconid
man
child
has
in
fled
charge
to
of
the
an army
skies,
outpost in the middle of the Underdark.
using great magics
And
to
Myconids are like
establish
mushroom
new
people that don't really
civilizations.
fight and they talk telepathically.
I think about it, the one person we actually left behind to watch the Rising Stones was the one person that we leave behind every time.
I have my own designs I would
Was
see
it the Lalafell?
realized.
Yep.
Nothing more.
Yeah. She does her best.
Believe me or don't.
She does a
as you
good
like.
job. She's
But
making a lot of
someone's
money.
gotta
I know
do
you
it.
lack the means to follow us anyway.
She really is a greedy little shit, honestly.
I mean, the whole point we left her back there, it was her idea, and it was to make money.
Oh no, I gotta
What
stay back and
Tamara
get
said
rich.
to you
Ah.
earlier.
I have to stay back and keep our coffers full, even though they're already bursting to the brim. Crazy.
She suggested that dealing with the reflections might
Actually, that was
satisfy
actually a whole
your
quest
Oh, I
chain.
can
There was like 10 to
upgrade
15
my
quests literally for her.
Mandible weapon.
You have seen battles
Not no, it wasn't 10 to
beyond
15. It was like
I played
it was
many
like
a D&D.
4 to 5
Hell yeah.
part.
even the fear of
Whenever
It was like a 4
I'm
to 5
feeling
part
like,
quest.
especially like an
There's
asshole
some
mist, I'll play
conclusion
bards.
that you seek, no matter
Chaotic
the
Evil Bard
cost.
is when I left the Myconid child there. I had one bard. Basically, I would, like, in my own personal notes, I would write down the achievements of the other people in my party. And then when we went back to towns, I would belt
I will
out little
share with
songs
you a
of,
truth.
like, so say, like, my paladin or something slayed a dragon and saved the village and yada, yada,
We
yada, yada, yada.
Winterers each
I'd go
have
to
an
the bar
ambition
and
that
be
we
like,
wish to
I, the
fulfill.
bard, killed
To
this
that
dragon
end,
and
we
saved
may
the
share
village, yada, yada,
information
yada,
with
yada,
one
yada.
another,
While the paladin's sitting
but
right
we do
fucking
not
there. And then because I've got such a
necessarily
high
share the same
charisma, I would
beliefs.
outroll with my deception checks every time, so everybody would believe me.
Just as you
And yeah, it was
yours
great. It was good fun.
decried my actions, I find those of my fellows objectionable.
I don't play like that too
Be
often.
that
Generally, I
as
play
it
like
may.
warlocks or paladins or something like that. I like to hit shit really hard.
It is the culmination of our lives' works that we would bring to the world.
There's that, and then there's
Fruits
breaking the game.
born of undying devotion, daring
Way of the open
aspiration,
fist monk.
and unwavering ideals.
Yeah.
Or hell, even like the last one that I
Yeah.
played
Why
was
does he sound like a
actually
bastard?
breaking the game. The thief.
Very
rogue.
basic. I almost always play
matter
Dragon
how
Race
we are
Paladin. One time I played a
reviled,
cat person
no
monk or
matter
a
what
slime
we
sork.
must steal,
But usually Dragon
our
Paladin. I mean, hey,
actions will be
if it ain't broke, don't
vindicated
fix it. And
by
paladins are dope,
those who
honestly.
abide in the future
yeah, they
we
are.
create. In your
It's warrior, but all the
benevolence,
dice
you may
rolls are in
seek to
one
save
swing.
everything and everyone.
Yeah, and then you crit, and you're like, all right,
But once
time to dump
is
all of my spell
consequently
slots on Divine
consigned
Smite.
to oblivion, your noble deeds will amount to nothing more than folly. For no living soul shall
Oh no, what is the paladin gonna do
to
this turn?
judge them.
Divine
Blow
Smite.
that thing up. You just fish for a crit, and then there you go. Or if you're feeling
And when
really
you can dual
fantastic,
class.
you get, yep, get 3 levels in a fighter and become champion fighter. And now you crit on 19 and 20s. Even better. And then you Divine
I think-
Smite.
I forget what the one wizard is where you get to reroll one action per turn as well.
Oh, fuck.
feel like they don't
Alteration Wizard,
Or you
maybe?
can invite me now.
Is it alterate? I don't remember. I never played wizard.
I did. I played a few Spellblades.
It's too much, dude. It's too much work. You actually have to have a little booklet in front of you to play wizard.
All right.
Instead of just your character sheet, you actually need like a little book. Guys, what
Alright.
spell am I picking today? Opens up diary.
Basically. That's how Pathfinder is, dude. You think D&D's complicated with your spell slots and shit? Brother. Pathfinder's something else. Because, like, every new book they add, they'll add, like, 30 or 40 new spells for every job. And, God.
I've always wanted to try Ranger. They're awful in D&D 5e, but in
I
Pathfinder
love
they're actually
Ranger.
really good.
Oh, you mean
it's
try
so hard to
Ranger
play.
in Pathfinder?
In Pathfinder it makes sense. In 5e it's terrible.
Yeah, it's terrible. Like, thematically, it's really cool. I enjoy playing
Oh
them.
yeah.
But if I'm trying to, like, win a fight, nah, don't play, don't play a fucking Ranger. If you're going to be
Yeah.
doing a lot of overland travel, like, yeah, sure, go for it.
Cool. You need a very specific scenario, specific terrain, and specific mob type to actually do damage. It's
Well, you've
really
got-
stupid.
Yeah, Gloomstalker's nice for the first round of combat.
The original
That's
5e
it.
Gloomstalker was garbage. Well, not garbage. It was the only playable ranger. It is playable. It is not good.
It gets an extra, it gets to roll initiative, or not initiative, it gets to roll advantage on the first round of combat as long as it's invisible. Like, cool. I can play a Hexblade Warrior and just fucking one-shot the Ranger and the thing
Don't you
we're
get that
fighting.
anyway through the feat alert? Like...
Right?
Why don't you
Now,
just buy
there's some
Tabletop Sim and
ranges
go play?
in Pathfinder that are really cool. I have a tabletop simulator.
I'm talking
Ranger
to other
makes
people,
sense in Pathfinder. It does some cool stuff in Pathfinder.
They really do. There's one in first edition. It was like an anti-magic ranger kind of thing. Or no, that might have been a barbarian I'm thinking of. Maybe it was a ranger? I don't know, but it was like its fucking anathema was magic. Like you couldn't get fucking cured from your mage friend, nothing. Absolutely nothing. If that potion was made with magic, fuck off out of here. The trade-off with that, you had like higher boosted stats, you attacked more, your like fortitude was really high, you were just damn near immune to magic almost. Like it was crazy. It was a lot of fun. But they add like so many really cool things. Let me look at my second edition books right here. Let's see.
Cracks open the D&D Pathfinder.
Yes, sir. Right here, baby. All
Why
right.
don't you get Tabletop Sim and start playing?
It's a lot of work.
Yeah,
let's
it
see.
is so much work.
Sounds like
Especially
a
if he's
lot.
gonna
Grind to
DM or
me.
something, dude. It's too much.
No, it's a lot.
So I stand by my
Yeah,
point.
DMing takes so much time. Ranger
job.
is 152.
Well, then do
It is.
D&D then.
It's still a job.
You're still crying again. Stop it.
Let's see.
You're gonna change your name to Alphanon in a minute.
Change his name to I'm a crybaby.
Yeah, so you can do in second edition. You have this thing called Hunter's Edge, and you basically choose which type of
Like which type of
ranger
like,
you
yeah.
are.
Oh,
Yeah,
I thought you were talking
one's
about the-
flurry, which you get it's multi attacks. One is outwit, so you get higher AC and bonus checks against their deception. And then other is precision,
That could
where you
go-
can deal like extra precision damage.
That would go hard with the
So roll a
class,
whole
like,
extra
just
dice.
Extra just extra AC.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, it's extra AC against a specific type.
But that's like Ranger's whole shtick, and I hate that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think it's kind of cool, but you have to almost meta game a little bit. Like when a character's making one, they got to know what the
Well,
fuck
you
they're
have
doing,
to
'cause-
make it.
Yeah. Because otherwise, it's like, all right, my fucking favorite enemy is, I don't know, giants. You're like, all right, well, we're gonna be in a cave fighting golems the whole campaign.
God.
So
Alright.
get fucked.
I gotta be
I
wary
wonder how
of
broad you actually could. How broad is it? Like, could
First
you
time
just
bonus?
do undead as a whole?
Yeah, you can do undead as
Okay.
a whole.
Wait,
There's
is
a lot
that
of campaigns
the?
that have stuff like that.
The thing
That's
is,
the
you can't
Bahamut
like,
weapon.
you can also be like super specific if you really wanted to, like on the lore background standpoint. Like if you wanted to be like the entire race of Dwerger or something like that,
Yeah.
or the Dark Elves, whatever. You're like, favorite enemy, Dark Elves. Cool beans.
The
Favorite
Dwemer.
enemy elves, sure. But if you're like, my favorite enemy is like this small family of Dark Elves, or something, like, only that family, that one doesn't qualify.
That'd also be useless.
But unless you really wanted it, like you have like a full background, like, I don't know, I could spin something off the cuff, like this Underdark family kidnapped me from the surface and sold me into slavery and kept me in the house forever. Now, like, I hate all Dark Elves, but this one family in particular, I'm really out against. Yada yada yada. Like, if a player came to me and was like selling that kind of story, I'd be like, okay, cool. You get your normal bonuses against that, and then against that family, you'll get like an extra +1 bonus, and then I'll wrap a little bit of that into the story. Shit like that's fun.
That axe on that tank's back, I'm pretty sure is the Bahamut one.
Ultimate Dreadworm Bardiche.
I was right. It's
Bardiche.
Bardici.
I don't know if that's hard, like really hard or not. I don't know. The Bahamut one.
I mean, you're at level 70, so I don't imagine it's that fun.
Definitely not.
fuck this. What's wrong? What's wrong, Zon? You give up? I'll farm some more with you tomorrow.
I would parlay, but I don't have the mental capacity.
You know, one of the most fun mechanics ever in D&D. I never played a half elf, or not a half elf. Is the there are some iterations where they do get the swarm mechanic, like the one where they can have, yeah, they can have multiple people on the same tile.
Oh, swarm. Okay, got you.
Yeah.
Yeah. You have to be a certain size though, because smalls and mediums take up one size. What?
Unless they
You
have
get a
this feat.
halfling. Well, you can get the feet. You can also just shrink them, make them smaller.
That might work. But I think you have to have that feat.
I don't know. Like if me, the wizard, wants to make that halfling smaller, he'll go from he'll be a small, and then he'll go from a small to a tiny, and then boom, now he doesn't take up a full tile. Oh.
Oh my god, that's close.
Oh. I didn't even see what the thing was.
Oh no, you could stick on boats if you would have guessed that.
The cat stick on boats. Trade. Motherfucker, dude.
I think rats are also hard on those played race. I know it's like a home game race, but I love playing them.
I had a few buddies that like playing as rats,
my
and it's the
You can be
fucking
as much of
hyena.
a bastard as you want. Their whole
The fuck is
backstory
the
with
hyena
Kobold is
race?
cool. Wow. Rat folk are cool. Rat folk and kobolds. But kobolds
I had a friend that played kobolds a lot, and he would just play like an asshole and steal everybody's shit. I killed his kobold once. I didn't give a fuck. He just kept stealing all of our shit. And
what I never understood is they're supposed to have
yeah,
a great fear for dragons, and also an affinity with dragons as well. So I never really understood like how that works in combat when you're fighting. I never fought a dragon actually as a rat folk either, which they come from the same place. Like rats and kobolds are about the same thing. They all come from like caves, typically ruled by dragons. Or you have the farm rat folk, which are like prairies and lands, like farmland. They're more just like demi-human. They're more just like cat people. They actually look more like mice too, than to be rats.
it was funny. I was DMing for that guy, the guy that likes to play kobolds, and we walked into this tavern, or they walked into the tavern, and there was a half giant sitting in the corner wearing a headband and reading a book. And he had his glasses on and nice suit and tie and all dressed up and looking like he's very successful. And naturally, they heard me say headband and perked up because they're a bunch of little loot goblins, and they're like, oh, it's a headband of intellect. So the kobold tries to roll an arcana check to see what it is, and somehow this fucking rogue passes. And I'm like, yeah, it's a it's a fucking headband of intellect. He's like, well, I've got these gloves of thievery, and I want to try to steal it. I was like, okay, this is the DM talking to you. This is Master Roshi flying in with the patch notes. You want to walk directly up to this half giant,
Hatcher!
take his headband off. He's like, yeah, because I rolled really high. He like rolled his dice. He got like a 30 or something on his sleight of hand check. Like, okay. So you
Tell him,
approach
tell
this
him.
half giant, and you try to jump, and you can't reach his head. So you climb up him and try to take his headband off, and he throws you across the room. He's like, wait, what? What do you mean? He didn't see me. I got a 30 on my sleight of hand. Like, brother, I don't care if you roll 100. Like, he's wearing the damn thing, and you're a kobold. The fuck?
I deserve all
It's
the
not like it's in his pocket.
I deserve all the coordination from this fight. I saved this right to that fight. I deserve all the coins.
What the heck is happening here? These guys are all in a cutscene?
It meant a lot to them.
Like, call me for that.
New
I saved
content
it.
is over.
Terminal is in this
Oh, I
place.
see.
But they were pretty bad for not like wanting to RP their shit. They'd be like, oh well, I want to convince them to sell me everything in their shop. They'd roll a dice.
Alright,
Okay, well,
convince me.
you can put the dice back. Yeah, put the dice down. Convince me. I'm the shop. Oh, what? Yeah,
Are you paying attention to any of this?
I am.
You know I saved everybody, right?
No idea.
You don't know how you got Rose?
Oh no, I saw that.
Yeah, that was me. I
You're
saved
talking
it.
about recently. I know.
I deserve all the combinations.
I appreciate-
I deserve all of them.
I appreciate you.
Yeah, you kept crying about, where's your Phoenix down? I finally threw a Phoenix down on you. I hear you crying about it.
So, you have come. Let us measure your strength.
I gave it reminds me of the last campaign that I played. The DM's character, the guy that we were supposed to go find. So like there's a bunch of like there was a necromancer with us, and he was just like raising dead, and we were like kind of following the trail, and we led it to like a shack in a building out in the woods. And there was a shack in the woods, and we find a guy that was like tied up in there, and we just beat the hell out of him. And then continue, and then move into, and we start laying traps and we move into like the main building. There's 4 people in that building that were like, one like had a map and the other 3 were just like, essentially, what do they call them? They're not sex traffickers, but they sell people. And
Slavers?
they're part of like a slave trade, yeah. But we ended up killing all of them, and like we were looking for a specific person this entire time. We ended up like leaving the guy that was beating up in the shack. The guy that we were looking for, we beat up in the shack.
Turns out he was the guy.
He was the guy that we were supposed to look for. He was supposed to be our friend that we were looking for information. It wasn't until like we went to like literally the next town.
Y'all didn't
that we
even
could go.
fucking ask him? Just rolled in there and just beat the brakes off. This man's tied up. Beat him up.
No, we were straight up murder hobos. We were playing some Looney
God.
Tunes murder
I feel
hobos.
bad for your DM, dude. He probably had a whole thing set up. Just walked in and just ruined it.
Literally the traps that we set up. We just set up pulleys out in front of the front door and put a big boulder on the fucking door. We knock on the door, wait for them to come out, and just drop a boulder on their heads.
I used to set up traps for my players because I knew that they would do shit like that. Like they're the types to attack first, question when they're dead. And
We were old cautious. Like we went into like an old ruin. The ruin was literally a hallway, and at the end of that hallway, there was a little staircase down into like a little crypt. We spent like 30 minutes checking for traps before we finally got to the end of the hallway. There was one trap,
That was hardly
which
a
was
challenge, I see.
which was a little rope and a bell. What was it?
You will show me more.
did you pull it?
I didn't press on.
Oh, we took it apart and took it with us.
What?
At that point in the campaign, I had there's a feat that I had for my rogue that was I could use items as bonus actions pretty much. Any magic item or any item I
wow.
could use as a bonus action. So I could knock somebody over and then like tie them, so they would have to spend a turn untying.
So broken. Rules abusing
I mean,
there. I mean, it worked.
It gets worse when you have like vial of acid or an alchemist jug, so you can make explosives. So you can throw like 3 explosives in one turn.
See, the first time a player hit me with that, it would trick me. The next session, I'd have enemies doing it for them.
Yeah.
Oh, Rolodex have been saved, please.
I
Why?
wasn't very strong. I think I could.
Fail.
I think my max hits with crits. I think I could hit like 18, unless I had explosives.
Yeah, but you put them
But
on the
I could-
ground, they have to tie themselves up.
I
Now
put
you're
them on the
rolling
ground. I
advantage
tie them
on
up.
them.
And the best part about that too, it wasn't just like get on the ground, tie them up, and I'm there with them. I could get on the ground, and then tie them up, and then I would use a bonus action to retreat. I'd run in, knock somebody down, tie him up, and run away.
I'd have that fucker pull a bomb out of his pocket and Allahu Akbar his ass. What do you see? An IED. Rolodex save.
That's probably one of the most fun campaigns I ever had. I barely did any combat. Most of our combats were us running in. We had one.
Beating up helpless people tied to chairs.
Essentially, yeah.
We didn't do a lot of combat. We just beat up helpless people.
More or less, we just interrogated for like. There would be like 2 sessions of interrogations.
He
finding
didn't even.
people.
He didn't tell you that he was friendly, or were y'all just not listening?
No. Well, I mean, we knew what the people there were for, and we just assumed.
Zon, yeah, I'll join tomorrow for some. Hold up, 96.
Later, that became the DM's player character.
You are untroubled thus far.
My player character was Master Roshi. I had like my own player character. It was a Circle of Stars druid. His name was Rocky. He was a Goliath, and he would show up
Like a half giant?
periodically. No, the Goliath race. Yeah, it's kind of like a half giant. It's like a warrior race, but he was a druid. And his
yeah,
original
that's-
plan was to go Circle of the Moon, and then my DM at the time kind of gifted me Circle of the Stars. I was like, you know what, fuck it, kind of cool, I'll take it. And then his entire party kept dying, and he lived, and then he got infected with a werewolf. So he would rage out whenever his party members would die and turn into a werewolf. And unfortunately for my fucking DM, he allowed me to have full control over it because I was a druid. And that was the worst mistake he's ever done. I don't know if you've seen werewolf block stats in D&D 5e, but they're really strong.
Never encountered one actually.
Yeah, they're tough fuckers to kill, bro. But he let me treat it as like a wild shape, so I could just wild shape into a fucking werewolf. So whenever my teammates would die, I would just rage out and turn into a werewolf. And yeah, so the local townspeople started thinking I was eating them.
Let us see what this is.
And yeah, it was a crazy campaign. It was fun though. Dude, I can't do this while
Soon
fighting. I'm
approach to assess your adaptability.
Oh, but one of the characters that we had was I can't remember what it was. It's like a Fey race, and you could shape shift. And there were so many times you would just like tie somebody to a chair, you shape shift into them, just gather information and leave.
What the fuck? Furbolg, maybe?
No,
No.
that should have touched me. I was nowhere near it.
Were you to die here,
Let me look at the races really quick.
I have a few 5e books, but I got rid of a lot of them. Once I got into Pathfinder, I realized that it's way better than 5e in almost every way. 5e is good if you're like just trying to do a pickup game on the weekend. Pathfinder's good if you're trying to do like a full campaign.
This machine has long guarded these
I think it's called. I think
crumbling
it's literally called a change.
Oh, yeah. Uh-huh. Hello.
That happened so often.
How will you handle this?
But there were like two players. Like one was like a pugilist monk, no weapons. Well, he had throwing daggers. Besides the point. He was just like a brawler using the city. And his best friend was the fingering.
Oh, yeah.
So many times.
Occasionally,
Just, like, so many times. Like you just impersonate like the leader of the town and just have bodyguards. That's just really it. But I would always have to think of the shadow as being a sneaky rat.
I never had players that thought intuitively like that. They were always just, how strong can I make myself? How hard can I hit this guy? Like,
Let us see what this
Originally for the campaign, before we started getting like fighting and stuff, I wanted to just do ice. I just wanted my character to afford jump.
junk,
approach to
Yeah,
assess your
magic
kobold,
ability.
scaffolding, gun.
But I mean, it made it really easy when I had a character jump height of 30 feet. And
What the fuck?
ridiculous stealth stats. Dude, Thief Rogue is hilarious. So you could like jump up. You could jump up a 30-foot building, or yeah, you could jump up a 30-foot building, and cling to a wall, and just hide there for a turn.
Still alive.
As bonus action
How
hide.
unfortunate.
What the fuck?
Like, oh,
It would have been a nightmare to be a fucking DMN. Alright, Chi, it's your turn. What do you do? I jump straight up 30 feet and attach myself to the wall.
Save you trouble later.
Make fucking excuse me?
Big fucking excuse me. What the?
we eventually got a. What did she play? There's a girl that was in our campaign. I don't remember what she played though, but she had. She somehow had like these web boots that let her also cling to walls, but she could not move 30 feet up a wall. She was like, I think it was like 10 feet per turn, something like that. There's so many times that we're like, oh yeah, she was a halfling. She was a halfling. so many times like on the turn, like when we're doing just some sort of like stalking mission where we're like looking for like a chest, or we're trying to talk to somebody, but we don't want everybody to be found. Where I would be clinging onto the ceiling and onto a wall. They'd also be clinging onto the ceiling and onto the wall at one turn.
Well, that's always fun too for the DM. Like it throws them off, but once you get used to it, you start thinking like three-dimensionally in fights instead of just looking at the board and saying like, oh, it's flat. Like, no, I'm in a room. There's a ceiling. I'm gonna use that bitch. That's so much more fun because then I get to start doing it. At least that's how I DM. I try to.
God, the only
try not to
bad
go
part of
overboard.
yeah, but the only bad part about that was like our fights were so long. Or not the
long,
fight
yeah.
themselves, but like we didn't do much damage really, and we would nearly die every time we fought a normal enemy. But most of the time, we would just set up traps, hide around, and then just let our monk, who actually could take a hit, stand in the front. and
Your
fight
That's it? You're
everybody.
just gonna ditch me like that? Okay, I see how it is.
Yeah.
I mean, well, he also kind of like min-maxed the monk too. He would like literally one-shot
I
somebody.
didn't want to help you anyways.
Oh, chat. It is our favorite time of the night.
You're leaving that.
Oh, we finally get to fight
Already
this guy.
leaving.
Hell yeah.
Battle Royale time, chat.
Can't believe you're already
So
leaving.
you could have been a Viper, done like the cutscene. Alright, chat. It'll be a Battle Royale. Or, you know what? It's been a good day. We cleared an extreme today. We'll do 1,000 gold for the winner.
Shit. Crazy.
Alright. Crazy.
So it looks like this one's going to go off first, and then
Let's see who wins. Alright, you're all airdropping in, chat. Let's see who does it. Let's hide this. Alrighty, chat.
we're fighting Papa.
Good luck. And if I win, it's the only one we do for the night. Me versus the world. And you getting the shit kicked out of him. God damn.
Have you ever fought a viper? No, I haven't.
Do you ever feel like a plastic bag
But is it
Oh
a
my
pit
God,
drifting
that's
viper?
through the
big.
wind?
But is it a pit
Oh.
viper though?
Oh, there I went. Oh, is Zon gonna win 1,000? Oh, it's Zon versus Chi, dude.
Dude, how am I supposed to fight?
These are all rigged.
Oh, Chi won 1,000 gold.
I
Yeah,
did?
Holy
Damn.
shit,
It's
yeah.
rigged. Yeah, it's rigged.
I'm still doing this mission. This guy is wrecked.
It's rigged.
I probably
There's-
spoiled it for y'all because y'all have a little bit of a delay. But good job, Chi. Then now, chat,
Dang.
we're going to raid Chi. WWN. There we go. But chat, tomorrow we will work a little harder on the farm for the wings. Try to get an M11S prog. And then we might do some more of the alliance raid to try to get that emote and the minion and stuff. But we will see.
Oh,
Look at
Wow,
Dakota
I'm-
looking edgy.
you know, I'll show you something. Show you something. You want to see something?
Uh-huh.
There you go.
Yeah, he's stripping. Fuck. Run. Hide in the trees. He can't see me.
Mike, I will tear your house apart. Don't make me do it.
Ah, run. You got a spider following you.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, Raiden Chi. Ending stream.
You do that.
Closing stream.
What's happening here?
You're fighting Galul Jaja.
Whoever that
Yeah.
is.
Fighting Papa.
Okay.
This is Papa
and
Muhammad.
Actually, I think.
I closed the game.
think
Yes,
I'm
they
gonna
look
be
so
done
similar,
too.
don't
My
they?
leg
It is.
starting to hurt
That's
bad,
that's her dad.
I know. They look so similar, don't they?
and I'm getting kind of tired, so I didn't do anything
I'm
I
scared.
wanted
I'm
to
gonna
do.
hold over
I
here.
kind of
Okay,
didn't want
we're
to do
good.
this, but it is what it is. The little
Hmm.
short one. I
Okay,
wasn't
this
gonna
guy goes
do
off
this,
first.
but
Let's hang out over here.
probably gonna be a
Alrighty, let's
while. I
close
might
out
try to
the
do the new
Pokemon,
EX,
disconnect.
but it just
Close.
I don't know.
Now
You want to
let's
see? I might do something
close
different.
this and this and
I am going to
this
end it right here. My leg is gonna fucking kill me.
and Hadith.
Had a long day today.